Hello, everybody. Guess I should have combed my hair today. I think I called this Vibes of the Day. That's probably why I wasn't going to talk about anything serious, just in case you tuned in for some super duper serious information. I don't think that this video is going to be that. Just clear things up. So, I'm kind of just having a smoothie chat with you this morning. I don't really want to think about anything too serious. This is how serious I am today. I got my Bob Ross shirt on. I hope you can see it. I was thinking about if you were on my Facebook yesterday, I was able to do a Facebook Live outside the stupid store, this grocery store here in the city that I got harassed and basically bullied all the way through the store. Like, whatever. But uh, my mouth is slowly healing. It's still really sore on this side. Um, I'm probably because uh, I should have probably had a couple of days off with no talking just to let it rest because it was laying sideways and they had to pull it out. So it's just starting to catch up. So I'm glad to catch all of you this morning as well, or this afternoon, or wherever you are. So yesterday was kind of a gong show and this is what we're experiencing with the vibes of today. And this is why it's really important to know who you are right now because I was shaking yesterday, like to the point of my like, when you're mad, shaking, like when people are just bullying you, like when you're back in high school, that's what it felt like. And I'm like, what the hell is wrong with people? Like, I felt like I was walking in this, it's a different timeline. And I know we're our vibrations that we attract. So part of that is my issue. I had no idea that strange customers were just going to come up and yell at me and cause dissension. But Libby, that's what happened. Yeah, so I went for a long walk. Everything was fine afterwards, but we're gonna see a lot of that. So if you're not prepared for people yelling at you because you're not uh, putting this on your face, then just stay home, get somebody else to do your grocery shopping, like I'm going to. It's my big water container for today. Mm. I wanted to share with you a couple of things. First, um, this is for Canada. I've showed this a couple of times. You can contact them and support, donate to litigate, as it says. Um, and they basically are going to court on Thursday on our behalf to try and release us from this ridiculous that we're under. So the problem in Canada right now that we have, just and this is about as important of a conversation as I'm going to get to today, is we have no leaders that are honest right now. We just don't have anybody that we can say, hey, do you want to be our leader because you're such a good person? And part of what we're going through right now is the dismantling of the old paradigm in the court system in the States. So it does have a huge effect on what I believe a lot of Canada is the last, not Israel. I think we're one of the last places to be. Anyways, on a more healthy note, I want to say thank you to Lojo Honey because here in Calgary, I'm going to tell you the phone number. Clint's Lane Crafts sells Lojo Honey, and their phone number is 403-701-7767. Oh, that's a really nice number. So look at how beautiful. They even tell you when they harvest the honey. Like, beautiful ingredients, honey. So Maxime Bernier. I don't know really. I don't know anybody. Yes. Um, there we go. I love honey. Did you catch video going viral on doctors? They caught my saying yes. Yes, I did catch that. I don't really want to talk about that today in video because, no, I don't eat meat. I have in the past, but my meat eating days are like the more if I even try and eat meat in the last probably 4 months, it just even before that, it was like I've never been a big meat eater. I'll say I probably eat in my diet in my entire adult life. Meat was probably like maybe at best 5 to 10% diet, at best. I was vegan for a long time, like, I got really super skinny. So, um, yeah. No, I'm not worried about my teeth being pulled out. You know why? Because replicators are gonna we're gonna have new teeth. I really just wanted the mercury out of there. I can live with this tooth pain. I could not live with the way actually I can hear myself now. Um, like in a different way than I could before. Everything was muffled and I would be talking super loud and my family would be like, "Why are you shouting?" And I'm like, "I'm not shouting." But ever since I got the mercury pulled out of my face, I'm not exaggerating. I can hear my level of I can hear a lot better. So, now I'm gonna show you this. I bought some of this from, it's called Harvest Moon. Oh, I love the smell of it. Um, it smells so good. This is the unisex, all natural. And I was gonna show you where to find that information. Here in Calgary, she makes it, and it's really, really, really good. So if you want some underarm deodorant that doesn't give you mental defects, I don't really wear deodorant. I put this on when I'm going out, and it smells really nice. It's a really nice smell. So she's got a couple of other smells. So I encourage you to check out those two products. And of course, I'm going to talk about my favorite. Oops, you're welcome for that close up. Is my Gaia Gold topical salve. There it is. This is good for my arthritis. For I put it on my face. I'm going to put it on my face again. Put a little bit on it this morning. And there's the website for it, gold.ca. So yeah. Um, oh, that's cool. You make your own deodorant and toothpaste. That's awesome. I was brushing my teeth with coconut oil for a while. That's supposed to be really good. But I ran out and I didn't get any when I was at the stupid store yesterday and got about 10 things, but I was literally running through the store because I was just don't want to be in that matrix. I wish I didn't even have to buy food. Like I don't even think about food. I don't like eating. I don't. If I could literally not eat and just drink coffee and survive, I would be like in the best place ever. And what do I put in my coffee? Honey and coconut milk. I make cappuccinos, espressos. So, and what do I have in here today? I have a delicious kefir and banana smoothie with some Greek yogurt in it. So, yes, that's what I'm drinking today. And it's only because my mouth hurts. I don't really drink a lot of dairy, but because it makes me go and cough and get all phlegmed up. However, it's been helping my guts as well because I put that hemp hydrosol, which you can get off of Gaia Gold too, and that you can put right in here for, and you can't taste it, and it's good for alkalining your guts. There you go. Mhm. It's so thick that because I put lots of bananas in it, I don't like eating a banana. So it's so thick and I make so much that I put it in an old smoothie jar and then just put it in the fridge. So, yes. Um, no, I don't use honey for toothpaste. I use coconut oil, like dipping your brush in coconut oil. Some people use baking soda. I use that when I run out of coconut oil. Some people swish hydrogen peroxide in their mouth. Actually, the dentist made me switch hydrogen peroxide in my mouth before he did his work on my mouth. And it tastes gross, but whatever. Yes. Yes, I'm detoxing my heavy metals. I didn't bring it with me here. But I have TRS spray, which is zeolite spray, and I've been using it for 2 weeks now. And wow, my dreams are just like, woo, so lit. And I'll tell you where you can order that from. I just got to bring up their website or the text. Do 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 do. Yes, I'm singing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Do. Okay, so it's Gaia Gold, GAIA Gold Detox .MYCOSEVA.com. Gaia Gold Detox .MYCOSEVA.com. So it's really good for that. Chlorella is really good for cleaning out your system and that sort of thing. So yes, honey is a natural antibiotic for sure. I had all of his to basically save his life. Oh, I'm sorry, Hope. So let's send Hope son some healing vibes because he had to have all of his top teeth pulled out to basically save his life. Aw, his name is Logan. So I'm surrounding you in light and love, Logan. That's like really, really, really. Um, I'm glad there that he had to get that done because sometimes, yeah, I really believe in the replicators too. So let's send Logan. I love that name, by the way. Some really healing vibes to speedy, healthy recovery. So, ooh, I'm sending you light and love, Logan. So thanks for dropping that in. So lots of people have started zeolite and cleansing. It's helping us transition better. Some people are getting like a lot of headaches and that sort of thing. If you haven't already, I shared it on my Facebook and I shared it on my da, 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 da. I'm gonna show you her page right now because she'll be posting some. She's got a December 19th to 20th, 2020 global meditation, Duomu, and the fifth element goddess. So she's got 373 subscribers. So I'll show you who that is. So there you go. And this is her. There you go. How it looks. So she's got a lot of great videos, and she's such a beautiful human being that um, there's one that's 13 minutes and 52 seconds. I'm going to share it right now to my Facebook, and it's called Divine Cosmic and DNA Codes Explained. Okay, so we talk, her and I, quite a bit. So that's what, and she's got another one that's called DNA Blueprint and Recoding for Humanity and the Planet. And I'll share that one again to Facebook and say, please watch these. So if you guys have, like, they're not very long videos, but they're well worth your time. So, and it's not frustrating because she's got better sound on hers. Zoom, when her and I do a Zoom call, it's just so frustrating. So I like, um, what does, I don't know what Deb's asking for. So, or what you're, yeah, so we're supposed to getting rid of all of our detoxing and purging and everything. And I want to make sure that everybody is keeping their thoughts happy and healthy. So I'm going to do another card reading. So, yes, all the planets are aligning too. This is helping. You guys know this is helping. And the best way, if you haven't watched Lori Ladd, she did a really good talk the other day. I think it's about an hour long. And I didn't watch the whole thing, but I listened to bits and pieces because I know what she was saying, put it that way. It was like exactly what I would say, but in a different way. to you. So please go tune into her, and that's LAURIE LADD. And she's got some really great info, and I love her energy. She's just fab. So if you're watching, hi, you're great. So anyhow, here's the cards for today. Yes. So I find I've been telling my friends, like, if you haven't watched the show, you'll see that the card readings are matching up with the planetary alignment and what we're supposed to be reading. So there we go. Oh, 44 are watching, yes. Well, that's always what it says, but then when I go to shut it off, if I shut it off right now, it'll say 300 and something. It's so weird. Their analytics and stuff. Oh, Lori Lad, LORIE. Thank you, Samantha. I couldn't remember if it was LAURIE, but it's LORIE. So I knew I can count on one of my friends for correcting me. I don't mind being corrected. But anyways, here's our cards for today. So, and we're about hitting the 1555 right now, 15 minutes and 55 seconds. So here we are. Place ourselves in our highest place so we can clearly see, think, feel, and know the divine messages that wish to come through this reading. Fun times today. That's what I'll land on, is fun times. Oh, I know you love me, Samantha. I love you. I love Samantha because you keep me real, and I like being in the moment with somebody on a conversation and then being corrected, because it's just people might take offense to that. And I'm like, why? Who cares? I don't hold on to the attachment of the information. So I appreciate it. Anyway, so I've got one busy card on the top and one came out. And any ideas? Any ideas? Okay. Oh, you've never seen me do a reading. Okay. Yay. Outdoor girl, my heart goes out to you as well. Let's all surround each other in our little circle this morning. I don't know if you're tuning in for the first time. I haven't really seen. This is a multi-informational place. So yes. I see Linda, and I know. Hi, Linda. Linda and Samantha are friends. There's a lot of people who come here just because we need the friendship and support in our vibration. So on with the first card reading, okay? And there's 17 thumbs up. Ooh, the stag, pride and leadership. And look what number it is, too. 17. Whoop, whoop. Do you think I haven't touched the other cards, but do you think the other card will add up to 8 too? That would be cool if it did. Ooh, you know what? I should have said I knew that we were going to get this card, okay? Communication. And that's 41. So it doesn't. So here we are. The stag at 17. When stag appears on your path, he tells you to take pride in all that you do. Be the leader and hold your head up high, and others will follow by your example. Ask yourselves these questions. Am I following my highest path? Am I acting in integrity and doing the best I can? Or am I being held back by the kind of pride that cuts me off from life through arrogance or its reverse, low self-esteem? The stag asks you to be a leader, be proactive with the highest intentions, and always ask, what is the highest good for all? Arrogance and its reverse are both places of alienation and waves to avoid responsibility and accountability. The stag leads you out of both difficult places into the kind of pride that reminds you that you're always in service to the goddess in every step you take. You may already be there, in which case you should be proud and happy. Look how far you come. Rejoice, and the stag always leads you to a higher place with a sure and steady footing. Yes. Okay, communication just popped right open on the book page. Are you clear and straightforward when you have communication when you communicate with others? Do you have difficulty in asking for what you need? This marker reminds you many things related to how you speak to the world and how the world speaks to you. It asks you to be clear and to seek clarity in all the communications between yourself and others in your life. Perhaps you need to call someone or write a letter. Do you need to connect with someone you haven't talked to in a while? You need to clarify something that remains cloudy between you and another. Drawing this marker indicates that it's timely to do so. For communication at this moment, it is highlighted in all areas of your life. This card notes that communication is not just between human beings. Your spirit guides, angels, and other helpers on your path are always trying to get your attention. Are you open to their messages? And you will know, look and you will see, ask and you will know, look and you will see, listen and you will hear, sense and you will feel. Communication is not just about talking at something or someone. In Avalon, the sacred wisdom was gained by developing receptivity and learning to listen. All right, listen, Linda. That was an excellent. It's about, to me, communication with pride and leadership. Okay, lead by example. That's what I think the message is telling us today. So let's try and remain in our higher selves. Like yesterday, I was so triggered, and I was really trying to I was like, why is everybody like? I just couldn't, you know, figure out why everybody was on the attack. But then again, it's like right before they're all working through their shit, right? Well, I'm trying to get into another timeline, and they don't know that they're working through that stuff. So it's literally a mirror and a lesson to me every single time this thing happens. And I was able to teach that manager a lesson by showing her the city bylaw. I'm like, you don't understand from my perspective, from woman to woman here, what it's like when people come at you with masks on. It's very, very frightening and very intimidating. And why should I have to endure that when I'm just buying groceries? It's against my human rights. And it says there, right in there. So anybody asking for a copy of the city bylaw and stuff, just go on Canada Human Rights. And then it's, let me just read it because I have it on here. It's Canada Human Rights Act. I put it on my phone so when I walk in, they can all see that. Wait, here. Come on, pop up. There we go. There, I've got it right on there. So it says employees do not have the legal right to enforce this. So get a copy of it, print it off, Canada Human Rights, where it says there, and literally tell anybody, this is I swear this is the one thing I'm going to tell people. I'm going to say, do you want to be recorded? Because I'm about to record you basically telling me to get out of my wheelchair. That's what you're doing when you're telling me, what about me? What about my rights? What about my rights? I have a disability, and you telling me to just put a mask on is against my human rights. You see how this is going? Has nothing to do with you. It has to do with me and my rights. So that's what the Canada Human Rights are. And I tried to stay as calm to the first and the second lady, like the first guy that came up to me. I was just like, dude, he's like, don't you care about me? Don't you care about me? And I was like, uh, on the contrary, I'm sorry that you're so uneducated that you don't know what's going on. You don't have the right to harass me. I'm exempt, you know? And he was just like, uneducated, uneducated. And I'm like, that's what it is. But I'm prepared to videotape anybody now. When I start getting harassed, I have my thing when I press both of these on at the same time, my whoops, uh phone comes up there or my camera comes up there. So I start or I can just swipe up and start recording. So make sure you can do that on your phone easily and just protect yourself because it is like if you have to go out in the next few weeks, people they're not awake right now. Like they're just not. And it is about standing in your own human rights and in your own power to me with pride and integrity. Like when that girl came up to me and I was saying to the guy, I'm like, I was standing far back. So yes, I can see how her perception, because she didn't know the whole story. But even before that happened, she was sitting there glaring at me. The last lady who came up and yelled at me was sitting there glaring at me from packing her groceries. She's just like, "What? What?" She's literally saying "what" at me behind, and I ignored her. That's why she came around and yelled at me. And I'm like, wow, I was the trigger for her because she was obviously thinking she has every right to do stuff. So that's what's happening right now. It's like a ping pong show out there. Like, and to me personally, uh, I went out for a walk this morning when nobody was around. I'm gonna continue to do things when I know people are more frightened to be out in public. And if I have any grocery shopping to do, I'm gonna do it literally a half an hour before the store closes. So if I have to, or within a half an hour of the store opening, so there's no one in there. But you know, and I'm putting headphones. So I'm never gonna let them not let me go shopping. I even said that to my friend. I'm like, I'm gonna continue to go into the Dollarama because that pisses the girl off. Like, she's not gonna stop me from shopping there. I haven't done anything wrong. I haven't done anything wrong by law. I haven't stolen anything. So it's just interesting where people's mentality are at. How, yeah, yeah, exactly. Some people are triggered because they don't have the courage to not submit, to not submit, and that's exactly true. So there, yeah, mall cops are the funniest. I think, and that's what's coming down to. And this is not a place, I'm not saying this to be ignorant. I am not saying this to be ignorant at all. But people who are relying on these minimum wage jobs have been relied on by the CABAL to take, they're part of the plan. So their indoctrination is literally part of the plan. So anything that you do for over 28 days is a habit. And it's going to take people a while to get used to freedom on their face, like without the fear. Maybe they're just going to exist in that 3D paradigm and they're not going to recognize us anymore. They're not going to see our high vibrational frequencies. I'm really hoping. So the fear vibes maybe won't see the other vibes. So yes, so many I've not experienced anyone yelling at me. Well, Linda, I wouldn't yell at you either. I don't know if that's I don't know if I attract people that tell me everything and yell at me. Like, I think I'm like a sponge for do you have a cigarette? Is like, honestly, I can't walk 4 blocks down the street without somebody asking me for a cigarette. People in my building, people across the street. I don't care about it. I don't smoke. But one day I swear at Christmas time, I'm going to go buy a pack of smokes and then just give them out to everybody. Here, have some, whatever. But people will tell me like I'm the grossest of things, but I also attract that. Um, I don't know what it is. And my friend Melinda is experiencing this too, is that people, it's not just men, it's women as well, but they're coming up and yelling at her and for not wearing a mask. And I was just like I'm trying to figure it out psychologically from why these people would be so triggered to bully. And the only thing I can come up with is that's the only place they have control. That's the only place they have control is at work as a manager or the security guard at the door or when you're walking around in public with your husband and you have that protection. I can guarantee you if that girl's old man wasn't standing right beside her yesterday, she would not come up and yelled at me. And I guarantee you, if I had been there with my big, tall friend not wearing a mask, nobody would have yelled at me. That little man would have not come up and yelled at me in the first place. He would have minded his own damn business. Seriously. So it's like this insecurities of what I see, people who are yelling it at me or causing me anxiety or trying to infiltrate my happy bubble because I'm not wearing one. It's because they have an insecurity about themselves. And I'm literally going to start giving out jokes now to people, like when they come up. I've thought of a few like that yesterday. Don't you care about me? I'm like, no, you don't care about yourself because you're wearing that mask and you didn't have time to read the box that says it doesn't work. Sorry about your luck. Light and love to you, though. Welcome to the Great Awakening. I don't know, you know, just anything. No, I didn't know I was in China. No, no, I don't know what's going on. I don't own a TV. Sorry, I don't get my education from there. You know, don't know what to tell you. I've thought of a few. What? Why should I care about you? What? So your mask doesn't work then? That's what you're telling me by that statement. Sorry, get a better mask. Get one of those things with the big breathing hat things on it and a hazmat container to follow you around. That might help. I don't know what to tell you. Or my favorite one is going to be, you can see me. You can see me. Fuck! That Harry Potter invisibility cloak is a bust. I want my $300 back. Fucking bastards. Walk off like that. Or bring out a wand. I'm going to bring out a wand. Oh, that didn't work either. Oh, wait. Hold on a second. I'm going to hold my lucky rock. You're still here? Oh, sorry about that. My lucky rock didn't work. But the best advice, I think, was one lady says, I just look at them and ignore them. And then they ask me again and I ignore them again. And they usually go away. Maybe I should just try my resting bitch face. Like, I don't know. Yeah. They can carry their shit in their fanny pack. Exactly. Funny. So yeah, we just gotta kind of laugh it off. I'm literally the Dollarama drama and the stupid store silliness is gonna be like these. I think I'm gonna get like little figurines or something and put little like the swastika things on the armbands and have the manager at the Dollarama, like the Gestapo, and her name's gonna be like, I don't know, she's gotta be wearing like the thick socks with some shoes and like I had a teacher in grade 8 named Mrs. Bean. Oh man, hilarious. That's who I swear this person in my head looks like. Because she looked like she was like a militant like lady. And if you talked in her class, she would throw a fucking chalkboard brush, like, or she would take her meter stick, crack right on your desk. She's whack kids with the newspaper. Like, that's the kind of image I'm getting. Like, if these people at Dollarama and Stupid Store could go around with the yardstick and talk, they probably would. That was probably their former life, standing in line at the beginning of the concentration camp. It's for your own safety. Put it on. It's for your own safety. Get in line. Yeah, I think that's what it is. That's what I said, Helga. Helga or Olga or something, her name should be. So some just burly woman like Principal Trunchbull on Matilda, throw him in the chokey. It'd be fantastic. Yes, fear is their only virtue. They don't have anything else to rely on. I'm just gonna start pointing and laughing at this point. I thought about barking like a dog, like like this at people. What the fuck would they think? Ah, we got to get creative and funny. Yes. Um, you were sitting waiting for too long and finally phoned with a bit of an attitude, asking if they weren't proving. That's awesome. Oh my God, Linda, you're so funny. You came to advise me I was at self-serve. Linda, you're hilarious. Listen, Linda phoned in to the gas station to complain that the line was too long. Yeah, and she was sitting in self-serve, so bitching about other people taking too long. That's hilarious. Oh well, yeah, clown masks, exactly. We've got to just have some fun with it. I think the Amazing Polly, someone said the other day, put on a paper bag and cut holes in it and walk through. If I wasn't so claustrophobic, I would totally do something like that. But I can't, like, even to hold one of those anonymous things up on my face for like 5 minutes, I start getting freaked out. Like, I usually have to do the face painting. I was thinking about face painting a mask on my face. Works as good as theirs does. So, mhm. Yeah, I know. Some of my family gets on my case about, or not my family personally, but other people's family that I know get on their case about not being taking this seriously. You're just not taking this seriously. Well, are you? So let me get this straight. Okay, that they're all going around and telling us now that HIV rates are up, which I find completely fascinating. So I'll tell you why I think that's fascinating on a few levels. Okay, so, well, COVID testing wasn't working out. So now the next line of fear is HIV. So anybody who is in Corona lockdown, maybe on Tinder, would probably be even more freaked out going and getting one of these tests, right? So here's my theory with that. The HIV is in the VAXX, okay, along with SARS. And that's a fact. That has been proven on patents. I did not make that up. So my thinking here, critical thinking, I think it's Uganda that basically took H and then the 17th letter, that nice miraculous cheap drug there that you can make some of that at home by yourself by boiling two grapefruits, quinine, two and a half grapefruits for I think 4 hours or something like that, 2.5 hours. I don't know what it is, but the recipe's online. Anyhow, so my theory way back in May, and I think I said this on one of my videos, is I think if that drug, because it was prescribed to me as an anti-malarial, if that drug is prescribed as an anti-malarial, then the countries like Uganda, where they have taken it for malaria, there's no people there are nobody there's nobody in that country that has not only this strain of shit going around, but they don't have HIV. So I was like, wait a second, if they give it to lupus patients, because we have an autoimmune disease, that's what lupus is, autoimmune disease. And it's believed that we have gotten it from medication or the VAXX. So my theory with it all is that little drug cures that. And that's how come people like Magic Johnson, who've had it all this time, he's probably been cured, and or he probably didn't have it in the first place or whatever. And he was cured like literally the next day. That's really what I think, honestly, 100%. So a lot of these diseases are going to be gone next year and the year after with like the replicator beds, med beds, all of that stuff is going to fix us. It's their vibration of sound and frequency that has been tarnished and polluted with heavy metals. That's why it's important to do a detoxification of your system. So yeah. Uh, Deb just gave the recipe in the comments. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Deb. Yes, so Yes, you can only catch a man-made through an injection. And people just don't understand even like that's why I'm just to the point where I'm sorry you're so uneducated because when you go to the doctor before and you had the flu, what did they do? They told you to go home, rest, eat some chicken soup and tea, and ride it out. There's nothing you can do. So, why on God's green earth would people ever go get that put in their body? You know, you're getting a little bit of it. And I think what we're seeing right now are the people who went and thought that was for their best are mad. They're mad and they don't want to get over that hump of not only who's going to be the president, but who has been harming them for all this time. That's the thing, I think. So these people that are in that negative vibration and then have taken all of these injections willingly and want to keep taking them, in my opinion, and this is just my opinion, I do not believe even the one that is coming out that people will be lining up for, certain people, I don't think that's harmful. I think what you're hearing with all these harmful ones are they were telling you what was going to happen. That's my personal opinion. But I wouldn't be standing in line to find out anyways. So, and the people who do want to stand in line, let them. That it's free will. We're in free will here. So, like, it's all about the free will. So, people are either going to choose to believe that 3D narrative where they have to be in control, or control somebody, the CON, control. They have to have debt. That's all part of life. Death and taxes. They want to stay in that paradigm. That's where they're going to sit. So, the rest of the people are moving through these things right now. So, yeah, I think it is a placebo as well. Yeah, something like that. And the body, why so many people will get the flu at the same time is because of the cycles, okay, of our bodies and what normally happens during certain seasons. Okay, give you an anybody can, you know, when you've worked really, really, really hard for like weeks and weeks and weeks and on your body's just been like go, 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 and then you finally get a vacation and you get sick. How many has that happened to? Every Christmas, every beginning of the school season. As soon as the kids went back to school and I had a relaxation from the summer, I would get sick. I have not been sick all year round. This whole year, I have not even had anything, like nothing, like no ongoing sickness day after day. I haven't had a cold. I have touched every disgusting door handle in Calgary that I could. Like I said, who's watching these damn door handles? Where are the hazmat suits? Like nobody's even washing the grocery carts. People are that paranoid. Where's the person spraying down all the grocery carts in stupid store again? So people are just in an indoctrinated like Stockholm syndrome right now, and some of them are going to be like marching to go get that because that's what they're used to. Knock yourselves out. I'm sorry if they haven't came up with a cure out of years and years of us all donating money to find a cure for cancer. I'm sorry. I don't trust shit. Like you haven't advertised anything, like no. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I don't think anybody in my family is personally going to run out. I don't think my son will, and I any of my sons will. They're not into that whole nonsense. So I'm not the nonsense, but I think they're a little wiser as to what the hell would I even go get a needle for if I didn't, you know. So yes, and it is a money maker. Exactly, cancer is a money maker. This whole thing is a money maker. Like, who's making money from all this? Like, do people even think about that? Like, the mask company, the hand sanitizer company, the toilet paper companies, like, you know, like they're all owned by the same people. So yeah, there's a lot of yeah. Sorry, Linda. She's got yeah, yesterday was a difficult day for triggers for people. So I'm working on this project. Oh, this is what I was actually going to ask you with my Bob Ross t-shirt. Who would be interested in just sitting here doing a paint night one night, live stream over the holidays? So if you have like a shitty canvas, we can do a Bob Ross together. It'll be funny. Like I can show you guys how to paint a shitty little Bob Ross. So go get some dollar store paints and we'll do it together. So yeah, so if you have some crappy paints, I'm only using crappy paints, so they're not high quality. So you can see that we can make something look pretty with some crappy paints from the dollar store. So go get some, yeah, let's paint some happy little bushes. Okay, like why don't we do that? What I don't know what we can do that later today. I don't care. I'm also sewing, hand sewing a curtain. I have a curtain that separates my living space from my hallway entrance in my bathroom. And it's a white double sided curtain. So I cut out a piece of fabric and I put it into the shape of a tree. And instead of putting up a Christmas tree this year, I'm doing my curtain that has the tree of life. So it's got black tree on the bottom, like the trunk and everything. And I'm going to put some purple leaves on it and purple and blue leaves and just make it really beautiful. So, yes. Yes. So I'm sorry for everybody who's going through a rough time. So let's all come together later today. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock my time right now. So New Year's Day for sure, painting. I'm probably going to be painting on Christmas Day too. Somewhere I'll try and live stream something if things aren't taken out. I don't believe, personally, I don't think we're going to have a shutdown of main things right now. I was thinking about it and I'm like, could you imagine if they shut off Netflix during Christmas? People would lose their shit. Or YouTube. They would lose their shit. Maybe that's what's gonna happen. Who knows? So, but yeah, let's try and come together later to do painting stuff. Oh, metallics would be great. So, yeah, I want to do something fun. I know a lot of people. What about the solar flare? Yeah, I'm hearing that's still happening, and uh, I don't know. We'll see what happens to our energy then. So always get sick after turkey dinners. I know it's because of all the crap they put in it. Like I think it's called atrazine or something that they put in turkeys that makes you sleepy. Yeah, it's the same shit they put in your food on the chemicals. But yeah, I think it would be fun to paint this afternoon or this evening. So I'll take a few hours. I'm gonna have a nap and stuff. Probably won't be until after probably won't be for another 5 or 6 hours. So yeah, I don't want to do anything serious today. I'm really trying to savor my energy and keep my vibrations high and just keep getting integrated with all these codes. I've been having bath after bath after bath. And I think I can put some fun music on and we can have a little Bob Ross painting party. So I won't be able to do my hair like Bob Ross. Could you imagine my afro being this big? Like it's holy, I didn't know my hair was that long actually. So it's almost to the how long would you say that hair is? Mm, wait there. It's long. Anyways, but yeah, I'll have my hair probably in braids or something. So it doesn't get in the paint. But yeah, if you want to just hang out and watch and have some laughs, that's good. I'm not I'll do a fun something fun today. We won't do anything too serious, so we'll do a beginner's class. Y'all, oh my goodness, I don't know what it's gonna look like. Yes, there's a global meditation plan for December. It actually starts 19th, 20th, but for us here, it's the 21st. And so it's all about surrendering to love. So I I'm probably gonna be talking to her later on, probably we usually speak at about 7 o'clock my time at night, which is about 9 in the morning her time, and if it's the 16th here, it's the 17th there, which is Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So it starts Saturday evening, I believe, sometime here in Canada. So I'll figure out the exact locations, and the global meditations is to prepare us on the 19th and 20th for the 2021. That's what it's all about. It's moving us into that space and surrendering us to love. So don't worry about the typos. So yes, nice. Lucky Linda's going to a yurt. Sweet Ellie. Yes. So I will be trying to do something as well. Um, I'm not a meditation specialist, but I am more of a let's keep our heart space in light and love and have some manifestations about where we're going to be in the near future and how we're going to help humanity. So I yeah, yes. Size canvas, whatever kind you want. I've got, I think, one of those shitty ones that's like about this big from the dollar store. So don't, whatever size you got, let's work with it. So this is going to be what I call the intuitive Bob Ross. I had a class like this last year, and I think there was about 8 or 10 people in the class, and we did it was supposed to be a sunrise, sunset picture, and it ended up turning into some people like my oldest son came and he did one of those, I don't know what it's called from Star Wars, but that uh not Millennium Falcon, but that big globy thing. I don't know what it's called. So oh, tryptophan in turkey. Thank you for that, Deb. Yes. So yeah, we're gonna do an intuitive painting. So whatever kind of canvas you want to grab, don't freak out or whatever. And make sure you've got your water and all that prepared ahead of time. So anyways, yes, tryptophan is in seeds to why CBD makes us sleepy too. Oh, Death Star. Thank you. That's what it is. Thank you, Benjamin. It's the Death Star. That's what he drew. A big, or he painted. And then his fiance, man, she's a natural artist. My daughter-in-law, to be. She's got some talent like you can't even imagine. And she's like, "Oh, I'm not that good." She's very, very humble, but she's talent. And we actually took all of those paintings and then we epoxy resin over top of them. They were so cool. They're so cool. Yeah. So, what kind of paint? Whatever kind of paint you got. I'm literally going to be using shitty dollar store, like those little things from the dollar store that are kind of runny water paints, like acrylic paints. So don't, yeah, I don't really have anything fancy. I do have fancy paints, but I'm not going to do a Bob Ross with fancy expensive paints. Because I want to show you how easy it is to have fun with it. So yes. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. So have fun, light and love. See whoever tunes in later. It's gonna be just a good, fun time. We'll do some, yeah, a paint party. So have a nice day.